Yes, the romantic look's very current at the moment for autumn and winter, so it can also be adapted for spring and summer. So what I've done here today, sorry, can't do this with hands as well. I've prepped the hair with a heat protective spray and used my GHD irons to curl the hair. And what I'm going to do is take all these clips out here. Now what's really nice is Becca's got a bob. Most brides think that you've got to have long hair to have bridal hair. So today we can show you that that is not necessary. So I'm just going to take this over. Just pin that there. I'm just going to tweak some of these curls. I'm going to use TG Bedhead Masterpiece Hairspray, which gives massive shine and hold, and it protects against the elements, humidity, which get a lot of damp air at the moment.
It's all part of the service.
To finish the look, I'm going to use a sparkly head paste. Just added a touch of glamour to Becca's hair when it finishes off the look. I'm going to hand you over to Ruth, who's going to do the makeup.
Okay, is there any chance that this could be whitened a bit more? Oh yeah. Perfect. Okay, that's perfect. So obviously me and Donna work together. So where Donna's created a beautiful romantic soft look, I'm going to complement that with some soft smoky colours. I'm going to use, I've decanted some ashy brown on the back of my hand. My hand is clean, it's been sterilised and everything. I say sterilised, sprayed with antibac. I'm going to add some colour to the lid. I don't want it too dramatic. When people think of smoky eyes, they think really evening time, but you can have it done for a wedding, a daytime look, and it can be really nice and natural. So this is a really nice current colour, so I'm going to apply this to the lid. So just sweeping it across. Doesn't matter how neat it is at the moment. Just getting that colour onto the lid. And then I'm just going to blend it out with a clean blending brush. Again, keeping it soft. It's important, for me anyway, how I work is I tend to gradually build up colours rather than just adding loads and then trying to, and then realising I put too much on. So it's all softly done, so I'll just add more colour and it's just building up layers and just blending it out through the crease. Little small strokes to give you a nice even coverage. So sweeping it right across. As you can see, I've already done one eye, so I'm just going to replicate that. So at the moment this is a matte colour and I want to add a tiny bit of sparkle because I think that's going to be complementary. So I'm just going to get my other brown, which is a warmer brown, it's got a slight iridescent to it. Just going to decant for health reasons, health and safety, just hygiene. So just adding a touch of that just to the lid. What this does is it's the final colour. It just sets, close your eyes for me, Becca. This just sets the eyeshadow that I'm currently put on, and it just adds that little bit more of a touch of glamour, but softly done, like that. So if Becca opens her eyes and looks up to the ceiling, I'm just going to add, just wipe off the excess, just a little bit, just near the lash line, as you can see, and just smoke that out just slightly, just blending out. It's all about blending. Obviously all my brushes are nice and clean, and just blending and blending. There we go. Now I've used on the other eye black charcoal because I wanted definition. Obviously you don't have to go that harsh. When we do trials, it's important to go through your tear sheets, colour swatches. I do design inspiration boards, capturing all the elements of your wedding, which is really, really important, because it's not just about giving you options and talking to you about, you know, my profession and giving you advice as to what I specialise in, but it's also important to find a look that you're happy with. So you may have to tweak it a few times, but that's what the trial's all about. So you could have a chocolate colour underneath, but I think with the smoky look it's nice to frame the eyes. So I'm going to do that very quickly. So Becca just looks up for me. Just adjust. Obviously that does look initially quite harsh, but it will soften down a little bit, and as you can see it's really nice for Donna, and we can go a shade or two lighter, we can use browns. I've also done a bit of highlighting as well, just so it captures the light. This isn't true lighting, obviously I do it in natural light in the day, so you just kind of have to visualise that it would be a bit more natural. And then with the lips as well, I stain the lips so that when I add lipstick and any sort of like balms and things like that, it doesn't bleed and it just locks in that colour. I have got some tricks that I do to make sure that the makeup is long lasting and it's waterproof and everything else, but also I'm not going to tell everyone that today. I'm going to add a little bit of eye shine to her lips because I think this time of year I think it's a really nice colour. So I'm just going to add a little bit of that. Just a little bit, less is more. To complement this, a touch of blush. I usually tend to, with the blush, I match it with the lips as well. So I'm just going to go for a cool colour. Just load my brush up and just get some excess. So if you can smile, I'm going to get those apples. Just push the colour in. Turn on the other side. Just make sure that that's okay. So that's keeping it quite soft. As you can see, nice smoky eye. Obviously me and Donna, we do keep updated with all the trends and all the colours. We work really closely with our brides and we're always on hand if people want to talk to us and ring us up. We're always happy to talk to people, and if we need to do some research on finding out good suppliers and things like that, it's never ever any too trouble for us. So we do offer discounts. If you book a trial with us, you do get some money off. And if you want to book a trial with us, you're not under any pressure to book us for the wedding day. The trial's all about just seeing, having a play with looks and seeing if we can find something that's complimentary. We are exhibiting over by the front door, so we're just behind the curtain. So if you want to have a look at our work, if you want to ask us any questions, please do come over and speak to us and grab a load of stuff. We've also got sweeties, so not trying to twist your arm. Thank you very much for listening and enjoy the rest of your time here. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, please give it up for our lovely ladies with their hair makeup demonstration.